Hey guys, welcome back. It's Grim Reaper, another video for Raid Shadows. Today we're going to do some shard pulls, but just before that we're going to talk about double dipping. Really important, double dipping. So for example, what do I mean by double dipping? Fusion, right? We have Fusion champion, Fusion today. We've still got 1 hour and 12 hours left. I've planned this nicely to try and get some extra rewards. And it just turns out there is a champion training going on with a free legendary, which I already have. I'm not going nuts for him, but if I win him, I won't complain. So before we do that, we're just gonna have a look at the table, and we're gonna talk about this, right? For example, Big John's top with 10,000, lovely. John clearly wants a jump to champion, so Jay clearly wants a champion. Let him have it. But for example, like with the fusions and stuff like that, I can fuse all the way to about here, and then here if you've got some more epics. So what we're gonna do before we open some shards, because I need to make some room anyway, we are gonna fuse these. Now if you're free to play and you want to try and get some free legendary tomes, I think this is the best way, if I'm honest. It's the way to be. Now yes, you could double dip with champion training, depending which one's more important for you, but that is up to your own opinion. For me, right now, what I need on my account, and what I'll always need and never have too much of, is legendary tomes. So right now I am going to make 1,000 points just by summoning the epics. Boom. Lovely. And then we've got one more to go. So it's about, you know, double dipping, and we talk about it a lot in my streams. So I do recommend to go over to my Twitch channel if you want. But I do talk about double dipping a lot. Now bruise is something I don't really care about, if I'm honest. And obviously, if I could, then I would have done this in C vs C. However, I'm not lucky enough to have this available for C vs C. So we're going to take these up nicely. You do lose quite a few points in champion training. However, like champion training, I just focus on upgrading up to 5 stars and stuff like that. So for me, trying to earn some legendary tomes from that side was a bit more important for me. So it depends on your account and where you are in the game. If you do it like this, for me, this makes the most sense. So we have 1 epic ready already. So I'm not too sure where to come up with that. So we've got to do 1 more, sorry, 3 more. I will drop tags down in the stream as well if you guys want to jump straight to the shard pulls. I just thought this would be useful information to give for you guys, and just think about planning more and think about your dates, right? Like if you fuse this already this week, you've lost out on probably like 1,500 points, especially if you don't have the shards open. If you just gone for like the guaranteed extra legendary, then you could have used this to try and help get yourself some extra tomes. Especially if you're still going to open a few more shards on top of that. So it is worth pointing out that is, and think about this in the future as well. Like there might be other fusions where you might actually think this is a good idea for you. This is what you want. For me, this is not really. For me, this is like average stuff to do. Like I don't really care about chickens now. As you can see, I'm pretty stocked on chickens. I don't really need to worry about 5 stars and stuff like that. So for me, this makes perfect sense to do. So yeah. So let's do this. Now, if I've done the maths right, I've got around about 2,800 points. If I summon the other legendaries that I have, the fragment ones, that's also more points as well. And if I could sniper John last minute, or Jay, sorry, last minute, that could happen. However, I'll probably just let him have it because I'd rather save the fragments for the fusion. So, however, it would be nice to get it for the Secret Vault. So, sorry, for the Guardian Factions. And we do this like so. One, 2, 3, 4. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like me to do, if I should book her and use her for build some teams around her into Wind Towers. If you are interested in that kind of content, just let me know in the comments and we'll look into it. So right now, that has given me more or less 1,500 points. Yeah, 15,000 free. So free must have come from somewhere, not too sure where. I'll just pop this open quickly. Hopefully 6-star legendary. Ah, 1-star rare, just as good. Right, so and then we also gonna double dip again with Brogni. So last night I fused 3 lovely Bulmor, sorry. This will give you 350 points because he's void. Now normally I save these for fusions if I don't want to open shards, but seeing there's a champion training going on, I thought I may as well do it. I've summoned quite a few Brognis in the past, and if you're a big spender on voids, then this is one way to benefit from voids. 350 points honestly can get you quite a bit, and it'll save you open them green shards as well. If you're free to play, you should be doing this anyway. So that's also another 300. That was another 1,500 points. So that has totaled me up already to the chicken, which is lovely. Now I could summon her just to give me another 250. I'm actually going to save her probably for Seavers to see. Right, so let's open some shards then. I'm just going to mention quickly the top 3 for me in for non-voids legendaries. For me, number 3 is going to be the one and only Mortu Macabre. The guy is absolute beast, doesn't need books. You can just build him, and he's all about this. It does a lot of damage, and it's really consistent against the right teams, and he's an absolute nightmare to go against on defense. Second will be Tyrant. Spider is probably like the only dungeon I can't solo at the moment. So for me, for efficiency and double dipping, especially with infusions, he would be a very, very welcome champion for me. So for me, he is number 2. And funny enough, number 1, which is actually the 10x champion, is Harima. She's just absolutely crazy in the right teams on defense, and she's really hard to nuke. So built properly, she could do some serious damage. She could do some serious tanking. So for me, she is number 1 by far on my account, which is non-void. Other than that, any legendary really that is not finished my faction wars of a dupe is welcome, because I still need to finish Sacred Order, Bannerlords, Ogre Tribes, Skinwalker, Night Rev, Undead, Night 7 Watchers, Shadow King nearly finished, and Dwarfs. So any type really, like another Mountain King would be fun. Possibly I'd be open to +2 a Mountain King in the future. Anyway, let's open these shards and let's get into this. We're going to start off with the 1 pull. I'm about, I can't remember actually how many ancient shards I'm in. Let me just take a look in Discord, because I do track my mercy count in there. Mercy count. So yeah, I'm on 0 right now for legendaries, so this would be an interesting one. I will be doing well if I pull 2 shards. Sorry, 2 legendaries, but if I pull 1, it's fairly okay. Statistics. So there we are. Start off with a couple of chickens. Not the best start going, but we'll probably have to pay our taxes. Corpse hits fairly hard as well. Not bad epic. She doesn't really bring anything else to the table though, that's the only problem. Apothecary, legendary in his own rights. He's actually not a bad epic as well. Okay, that's a good pull, because I did want to max one out. I have a 2-star blessing for him, so that was a good pull. As well, if you did miss one of the rares, this fusion, then it's worth going for it. Fairly new epic as well in the game. It's not actually a bad epic either. Oh, got gold! Brachus is new! Ooh! Oh, Brachus is nice! Ooh! New champion! I'll take a Brachus. That could be quite fun. It's fairly hard actually. How many shards have we got left? 100 shards, so we just opened 10. We could get another legendary, guys. $100 shards to go. There's 90 left. Another gold. Cupidus. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. I can +2 my Cupidus in the future. But he will finish the faction for me. So that's actually kind of huge. Sacred Order now finished. We have 20 shards here. I lost track on the shards already and trying to keep track of it, the mercy count. So there was 20 and we got 60 left. Maybe 3 more, maybe 1 more. So we got 20, 60 left. So I will put them on 80 if we don't get any legendary now. Honestly, Cupidus is not a bad pull there. And even with empowerment, I don't think that it would be bad for empowerment to plus him to 2. I think he's quite solid on offense. I have a Venus as well. I have 2 Venuses. I have a +1 and a normal Venus. Decent rare at the top. Fairly, this guy is not a bad rare. If you're struggling for secret rooms, he can really help with that stun set. Mark is actually a fairly decent rare as well. With block buffs, can use her in certain clan boss setups. Kale. Well, there we are, guys. There's all my shards. We have 2 new champions. We are going to go ahead and equip them. I have 1 new one and also got Sacred Order finished now, so there is a possibility of maybe a +1 martyr. However, Sacred Order done. That's actually pretty nice. And then Mr. Bracca's coming through for this. Looks like we got a new Orc as well. So Bracca's is quite a fun champion, hits fairly hard. Who was the new champion? Orcs. Okay, it looked like I didn't actually have her for some reason. I see he's a new champion on Death on Revival. Maybe some work there to do. Let's have a look on how much points we got. So funny enough, I've actually took second top place by 1,000 points. I can see Jay jumping at, to be honest, but it is what it is. So there we are, guys. 2 new legendaries for me, 1 dupe, 1 normal. Let me know down in the comments who you've pulled. I hope you have a great weekend. And as well, if you guys are interested in winning an account giveaway, if you're new to raids, I definitely recommend you to go and check out the video that I'm just about to post on the end of this video, around the bottom somewhere. And again, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting the channel, and I'll see everyone on